we'll get back to you. So anyways, let's get on to this track showcase. Here we have Eagle River. Matt and I forged this track. He pretty much forged most of it. I only came up with ideas in the layout. But pretty cool track. It's a go-kart. It is a reimagining of Eagle River from Halo Reach. So this is an OG track. We've had a version of Eagle River in every single Halo since then. So here's our version for Halo 5, which actually is my personal favorite version of the track. And I'm not just saying that because it's new. This layout is actually like super fun. And the reason why we're going to race it first race of the season is because we only got to test 6 or 7 tracks last night. We wanted to do more, but we didn't have as much time as we thought we would, and also Halo was just being dumb in terms of like the servers last night. So we didn't really get to do as much as we wanted to, but we still got some good tests in. We got some ideas on, improvements to make on the tracks we tested. We got some really good feedback, and it was a good success. We'll probably do another test night next week, but to get on with the track, remember this is just a track showcase. To be a little bit different than my track review series, just in the terms that I'm really just trying to show off the track. Like I was getting at, this is a go-kart. This is the smallest go-kart on the circuit so far, and that's part of the charm to it. It's very like the other go-karts we've had are very different, very like H5 and I don't know how to say it, but very different. And this one's very classic. It's got like a classic Halo feel to it. Oh, just slammed that rumble strip right there. But it's got a classic Halo 5, or not classic Halo 5. It's got a classic like Halo Reach go-kart feel to it, which is why I enjoy it. And it actually, I hope we get more go-karts designed like this for the Halo 5 go-kart season, because this one's really fun. And I think the reason why we put it at the front is because I think it got the most positive reaction out of any of the tracks we did, because it's very, it's not that long, it's very simple, and it's easy to just come onto this track and just rip a lot of laps. But anyways, we just passed by the finish line, so I'll go into a little bit more depth this lap on the track. This, like I said, this is a reimagining of a Reach track. So basically, the only sections that are really taken from it is this turn and this straightaway. That's like, other than that, it's pretty much all new. So that's why we said reimagining. It just borrows a few elements, and that's what a lot of our tracks in Halo 5 do. They borrow elements from old tracks and transform them and evolve them, which ends up making really good tracks. Like, this is a really good track. But anyways, so here's the finish line. Got a rumble strip on the outside there. Here we go into turn 1, which is very fast, into turn 2. We used a different type. I'm not exactly sure what the name of it is. It's here to get like sort of this banked feel. And of course, you can sink your tires in the inside. Very risky. You can easily hit that bump on the inside there and wreck. But it is super fast, and it feels super good if you get your tires in there and a rumble strip on the exit. We go into turns 3 and 4. Pin. Rumble strip on the exit of there. And then we go into turn 5, which is a super long sweeping banked corner, which gives you plenty of speed going into turn 6 and 7. One of the hardest section of the track. I take that back. Easily the hardest. Into turn 8. And turn 8 rounds you out. There's that. Pretty quick overview in terms of the track. But anyways, like I said, very fun track. If you want to race it yourself, add me, or I think all of us. Whoops! Wow, I went way too inside there. Wasn't paying attention. I think all of us have the file saved. So if you add me, Papa Slunch, or Deal Rouse version 2, I think you should be able to get the track if you add any of us. So if you wanna, if this track looks like fun, you wanna try it yourself, you can do that. Or in 2 weeks, you can show up for the HRL opening night, which should be fun. Test night, like I said, went very well, so I think this track will be great to start the season on. But we went over most of like the track. Let's look at the aesthetics a little bit. So this is where you spawn in. Got some a little bit of a different version of like the Rainbow, Pit Road, and Reach, except you can actually color the pieces in this game, so it actually looks a lot nicer. That's where all the gooses spawn. Obviously that wall indicates where to go. Grandstands, we got the HRL sign, which you gotta have on all the tracks. HRL sign's huge on here. Most of this track's aesthetic is just forest and trees, and it just looks really nice when you're driving around the track. But what I wanted to get to, obviously you've got the rock arch right here with the logs above it. But what I wanted to get to was over here we have our podium, because Eagle River had a pretty epic victory lane in Halo Reach, so we needed an epic podium on here. So we have this, our humongous podium with Covenant fire and smoke behind it. And the Covenant fire looks super cool in this game. New type of, I guess you could say, piece, but it's really an effect. But it looks really awesome, and it'll be great on the first night for the people that get to stand on that at the end of the race, which we'll try to keep up on those podium pictures and stuff like that for the Facebook group, and obviously for the videos. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do the video coverage because, like I said, my theater files got kind of, I guess, corrupted from last night, so I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that. Try to figure that out soon. Like I said, anyways, going towards here, we got more grandstands, and that pretty much rounds out the track. So it's very, very simple. I'd say very like retro feeling track, but it's definitely an awesome go-kart, one of the best we've got on Halo 5 so far. And if you like go-kart racing, I would definitely give this track a download, and look forward to new racetrack showcases coming in the future. So if you like these tracks and you want to see more, just check out the new videos when they come out. Should be doing these showcases like once every 2 or 3 days. Anyways, see you next time.